Hi, I'm Judy Vitale, your astrologer with ReadTheStars.com. This is your weekly horoscopes at work forecast for April 4th through 10th, 2016. Well, last week might have seemed a little bit calm, and it kind of was for some of us. For others of us, maybe not. You always have to remember that no matter what's going on in the sky at a certain period of time, it might affect your chart a little bit differently. So if you feel out of sync with these forecasts, please contact me. It could be that we need to look closer at you as an individual, and we've got a variety of options for you. So let me go through now and tell you that this week, a little bit more exciting, we have a new moon that's going to be taking place on Wednesday in the sign of Aries. So this is very powerful. Any kind of sense of beginning something is going to take on a life of its own at this time, and as a matter of fact. We also, on Tuesday, are going to have Venus and Mercury change signs, and although that doesn't sound like a big deal because it does happen frequently, Venus and Mercury affect our day-to-day activities to a great deal. So Venus is affecting the way that we express ourselves in terms of affection, and that's going to move into Aries. So people will become more assertive, if not aggressive, about their coming on to others, both in business and in personal affairs as well. And then when Mercury goes into Taurus on Tuesday, people's way of talking and their ways of thinking will become much more fixed and protective. So it's sort of a contradiction between Aries and Taurus. So look out for that. The other thing that we have going on is the sun recreating that kind of mishmash between Uranus and Pluto. When the sun makes a square angle to Pluto on Wednesday, we will feel like, power plays, that kind of thing going on. And then a lot of excitement on Saturday when the sun and Uranus get together. Be very careful about your physical movements and make sure that you're always protecting yourself from any kind of potential accidents. Okay, now let's go through this day by day. Monday, we have the moon going into Pisces early on Eastern time, 1:46 a.m. The Pisces moon is always a pensive time. This is a good opportunity to kind of bring yourself in closer and examine what's really important to you on Monday. Tuesday, we're going to have the moon void, of course, in Pisces all day. It's going to be very confusing. You're going to think that certain things are going to happen, and they well might not. And then, of course, you have those shifts with Venus and Mercury occurring also on Tuesday. Wednesday, the moon will go into Aries at 2:45 a.m., and this is where the excitement picks up. We will also have on Wednesday the Sun square Pluto thing going on, the power play stuff. But, really the Aries moon is going to really put a zing into everybody's activity. If you're already feeling a little bit on edge, and it's quite possible if you are an Aries or a Cancer or a Libra or a Capricorn, that you could be feeling this. You want to cut back on any kind of stimulants like caffeine, even tea. I mean, it can be that you just feel like you have your finger stuck in a light socket. I have a lot of people right now who are coming to me with that issue. The new moon that takes place on Thursday is going to be in the sign of Aries at exactly 18 degrees and 4 minutes. So if you're born around April 7th, I think that you're really going to feel that. And hey, if that's your birthday, this is a very powerful way to start your own personal new year. So look into that. That's Thursday. Friday, the moon will be void of course too, by the way, on Thursday again. So there's a lot of these moon void of course periods. I'll address that at the end. On Thursday. So then on Friday, we have the moon going into Taurus at 2:10 a.m. Again, that, fixed, protective attitude. Along with Mercury in Taurus, I think that we're really going to feel some stubbornness. So that's not the best day to make a presentation where you're requesting somebody to get engaged in the idea of change. On Saturday, we have the moon in Taurus, and then it goes void, of course. So you might have had like this something all planned out, and then all of a sudden it's going to change. So be adaptable, and it isn't going to be easy to be adaptable, and you'll have difficulty convincing other people to be adaptable, but be adaptable on Saturday if you possibly can. And then with the Sun conjunct Uranus, there's going to be some extra excitement in the evening. So, make some plans, but just, be careful. Try not to do anything too wild. It's the sort of night when, you'd be dancing and wrench your back or something like that. So then on Saturday also, the moon's void, of course, all day. So expect the unexpected. The moon will go into Gemini very early Sunday morning, 1:59 a.m. And at that point, I think that Sunday will be an excellent day for communicating, reaching out to people, making phone calls, and setting ourselves up for the week to come. Okay, so that's what's going on in the sky this week. Here's what's going on with me. I am going to be at Journeys of Life. Let me see. I will be there on Monday, April 4th from 1 to 5 p.m. I will also be there on Sunday from 1 to 5 p.m., April the 10th. So please contact Journeys 412-681-8755, or just go to their website, journeysoflife.com, and you can make an appointment with me there. I'm available for private video readings and also for private consultations, as well as coaching and hypnosis. So you can always contact me at Judy, Judi, at readthestars.com.